Hi everyone. In this short video, I shall be talking about a few chapters from the novel Twilight in Delhi by Ahmed. As we are reading Twilight in Delhi, so my students have a point of view that's the best description and the depiction of Pakistani culture, Muslim culture in Delhi as well. And so it has got certain important points, and that I am going to highlight in the chapter number 6 of this novel. This chapter is mostly dedicated to showing of the culture, but alongside that, the story of Asghar runs, and that goes to teach us number of things about the culture of Pakistani people or that of the pre-Pakistan Mughal Muslim culture in Delhi. The novel, as it says, is going to be Twilight in Delhi. It means that the culture was dying, the Muslim culture was dying as far as the government corridors were concerned or power corridors were concerned, but it was quite alive in the households, in the streets as well. And few of these examples, therefore, this chapter has. In fact, this chapter is particularly important because of the arrival of Asghar's sister, Begum Wahid. She has reached the home, and Begum Wahid is the one person who can exert influence on the parents, the father and the mother of Asghar, in order to get the choice of his marriage. So Begum Wahid's arrival is considered to be of great importance and of success for Asghar as well. When Begum Wahid arrives, she is welcomed by all the house, even the maid servants at the house. For example, Dilchan, she is very happy, and Ghafoor is also very happy. Everyone is talking to her, everyone is sharing views with her, and this is the special moment for Asghar as well, because he has been waiting for this chance to take place, and so that he can talk about his choice of marriage and the opposition which he's facing from his mother as well as from his father may be dissolved up to some extent. Begum Wahid, as the story of Begum Wahid we know, as we have read in the last chapters, that she was the one who had become widow in the very early age and who had decided to sacrifice her youth for the sake of her son and for the sake of her in-laws family, has come to visit her parents' family after a very long time, and so her visit is going to be very important. The writer very humorously likes to talk about some of the, things which she possesses, with which she can be recognized quite quickly. And one of these is her small eyes. And the writer says that with her small eye, she was able to guess the condition of Asghar as well as possible. She came to know that Asghar, her brother, is not in good condition. This chapter, alongside this arrival of Begum Wahid, has got the mention of qawalli, one of the song singing style of the Asian people. It's a kind of religious singing, it's a kind of worldly singing as well. But qawwali means that the chorus of people sit together. One is the lead of the chorus, and alongside the musical instruments, the chanting is done, repetition is done as loudly as possible, and a type of style is created which makes so much influence upon the people that some of the people would like to shake and move their heads, and some of them would become entranced, and some of them would lose themselves, and some of them would enjoy it thoroughly. This type of singing is ascribed to the qawwali of that time. So at the home of Asghar, the qawwali is going on, and some lines are being spoken which Asghar thinks are the reflection of his own heart and that of his own mind. The qawwal, definitely, the singers of that song definitely try to chant the praises of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and the praise of God as well. But they can be related to the worldly affairs as well. The qawwali goes on, and the chanting of the qawwali goes to describe almost the heart of Asghar himself. And so he pays attention to qawwali as well, and he is paying attention to his sister as well, and he is paying attention to his mind, to his heart as well. So he tries to describe to his sister about the condition in which he is, and is trying to show to her that he cannot marry anyone else other than Bilqis, who is the daughter of the people who are not much liked by the parents of Asghar. So in that way, the conflict is going on, and he wants the help of his sister to dissolve that conflict. He says that his father is not pleased with him on this choice, and his father was not also pleased with him at that time when he wanted to get education in some British established institution, and the father had opposed by saying that it is the Farangi institution, so he shouldn't go there. In that way, the writer has tried to touch the post-colonialism and post-coloniality in his text as well, that resistance on the part of Mir Nihal for the education of his son was resisted for some time, but not always, but still a type of resistance has also been shown here on page 50 of this novel in the chapter 6. Similarly, if you continue to proceed from page 51 to page 52 of this chapter, we are able to find a contrastive story alongside Asghar's story of love. The writer is presenting here story within the story, and that is the story of Hameed, one of the playmates of Asghar. He says that Hameed was quite a beautiful boy. He got very good education according to the standards of that time, but when he was just about to become of marriageable age, he became mad. And possibly he thinks that it was because of the influence of certain evil spirits, or it was because of the influence of some beautiful fairy who had fallen in love with Hameed, and as a result he had become mad. He therefore traces the background of the story of Hameed, that he became mad, and reaches the consequences and the conclusions that he had possibly seen one girl who was a Chamari girl according to the description of Ahmed Ali. That's again a singing girl, and she was as beautiful as possible as her mother was. But even after her being so beautiful and attractive, nobody fell in love with her. And Asghar's opinion is that possibly Hameed had fallen in love with her, and because of the non-acceptance of such a beauty into the family, his love had failed, and so it was not possible for him in order to remain active and happy as well. And the trance of the qawwali, and the trance of the song singing, and the trance into which Hameed had gone, that goes to show the condition of Hameed, and the cause of his madness is also the matter of love. Same matter of love he tries to apply to himself. Asghar says that if his condition goes to be the same one, possibly one day he may also become mad, and as a result of this madness, he may lose his life in the same way as Hameed had lost. So he talks to his sister and tries to tell her different type of conditions in which he is going to be. And the Qawwali trance and the story of Hameed, all these things combined together to show to her sister that he too will become one day very mad person, and he will not be able to sustain his life in the same way as he wants to do. So that is why love makes the people mad, or the madness comes because of the love, is being highlighted by Ahmed Ali into the culture that was the culture of the Muslim people at that time, containing qawwali, love matters, having romantic situations, and the poetry and other things combined together all make this chapter very important and beautiful. Still, the decision to be made that how Asghar's sister convinces everybody to let Asghar marry his love, that's a matter to be decided in some next coming chapter. So thank you for watching this video, and if you have liked this video, if you have enjoyed this video, if you have understood something, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you for watching.